Today, I want to share the PowerPoint with you. Let's get started. Today's content, Dr. Ching, Chapter 18, Chinese Version, Thinking Java, page 6 to 7, English Version. 9章，决胜气名利百倍，绝人弃义，民复孝慈，绝巧弃利，盗贼无有。此三者，以为文不足，故令有所属。见树抱朴，少思寡欲。Thinking Java. Look on the cover design. The cover of Thinking Java is inspired by the American art and crafts movement that began near the turn of the century and reached its zenith 1920. It began as a reaction to both the machine production of the essential revolution and the highly ornamental style of the Victorian era. Arts and crafts emphasized spare design, the forms of nature as seen in the art movement, handcrafting, and of the individual craftsperson, and yet it did not eschew the modern tools. They are merely with the situation we have today. The turn of the century, the evolution from of the computer revolution meaningful, and the emphasis on software craftsmanship rather than just manufacturing code. I see Java in a way as an attempt to invent the programmer away from an operating system mechanically and toward being a software craftsman. Both the author and the book cover designer, who have been friends since childhood, find inspiration in this movement, and both own furniture, lamps, and other pieces that are neither original or inspired by this period. The other theme in this cover suggests a collection box that naturalist might use to display the insect specimens that he or she has perceived. These insects are objects that are placed with the box objects. The box objects are themselves placed with the cover object, which illustrates the fundamental concept of origins in object-oriented programming. Of course, a programmer cannot help but make the association with bugs, and here the bugs have been kept and presumably killed in a specimen jar. and finally confined within small display box, as if to imply Java's ability to find, display, and subdue bugs, which is truly one of its most powerful attributes. In this edition, I created the watercolor painting that you see as the cover background. Acknowledgements. First, thanks to associates who have worked with me to give seminars, provide consulting, and develop teaching projects. Dave Barrett, Bill Venus, Alison, Jan, Maria, and Jamie King. I appreciate your as I continue to try to develop the best model for independent folks like us to work together. Recently, no doubt because of the internet, I have become associated with a surprisingly large number of people who assist me in my endeavors, usually working from their own home office. In the past, I would have had to pay for a pretty big office space to accommodate all these folks. But because of the late FedEx and the telephone, I'm able to benefit from their help without the extra costs. In my attempts to learn to pay well with others, you have all been very helpful, and I hope to continue learn how to make my own work better through the efforts of others. Pilsner has been invaluable in taking over my have that big business betters and making them same. Thanks. Thanks for putting me when I don't want to do something pro. Journals when cause HQ has shoved through my co- corporate structure and turned over every possible rock that might head corruptions and fog show the process of putting everything straight. Legally, thanks for your care and persistence. Sharing, co-creating the multimedia training experience as well as tracking other problems. Thanks for your perseverance when faced with incredible computer problems. The folks at Amel in Park you have helped me out with several projects. Daniel Wang Harris was the original work by intellect inspiration, and he is, of course, fundamental to all my graphic design solutions. Over the years, through his conference and workshops, Granville has become my unofficial coach and mentor, for which I thank him. Evna was exceptionally helpful with technical conversion on the fourth edition, although other people helped on various chapters and examples. Even was my previous technical reviewer for the book, and he also took on the task of rewriting the solution guide fourth edition. Irving found improvements to the book that were invaluable additions to this text. His shrewdness and to detail are amazing, and he's far and away the best technical reader I've never had. Thanks, Irving. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of the lifelong attempt to acquire it. Albert Einstein. Thanks.